That'd be very awkward to the audience.
Monkey testicles.
We'll always take stains out of your rug.
I didn't know.
But you gotta go clockwise when you do the scrubbing. Counterclockwise makes the stain worse.
I don't know why that's what came to my brain. You just said say something awkward. I don't work well.
And that's what happens when you cook Wiener Schnitzel.
You waited till Paige was drinking. That wasn't nice, Paige. Oh, that was mean.
I'm sorry. I looked away when I said it.
And we broke the dungeon master.
No, that was just mean.
I didn't mean to. I looked away when
That's
I said
5 points of damage to Talos off the bat.
that would be entirely fair.
A tree falls on Talos for that joke.
I mean, I'm surprised it hasn't with the fucking ass.
Good night, everybody.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Sorry, I'm trying to eat food without drowning out the mic right now.
Oh, you didn't do good.
Mm-hmm.
What you got?
Food is important.
I've got...
I have chicken nuggets!
Just so you know, Paige, I'm clipping that when the stream is done because, oh my god, that was so wholesome.
I got so excited, I forgot I got these.
Are you talking to me or Sarah? Because Sarah's the one who talked.
I'm telling you so that when it appears on your thing, you will have a clip of Sarah freaking out because she has chicken nuggets.
I forgot.
That was so wholesome. I don't know if that was the most into-heary thing Sarah's ever done. Anyway, what do you have, Paige?
I have Killshire snacking.
Ooh, nice.
Because I'm depressed and don't want to cook right now.
But that's a valid answer, especially on a Sunday.
Mm-hmm. I'm too broke to go get fast food at the moment. I have this weird thing that I never let my bank account go below $100.
That's actually a fair thing to do, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's not weird. That's actually a really good way to look at it.
Yeah, that's a very good policy to have.
Mm-hmm.
Back when I worked, I never let it go below
However,
250.
since the start of November, I've already pulled $800 out of savings just for rent, utilities, card tags, and grocery shopping and stuff.
It's that time of year, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad my supervisor payroll starts tomorrow. Because I think I got a pay raise.
Again, congrats on all that.
Mm-hmm.
You worked very hard for it.
I'm terrified, y'all. Like,
That's part of the experience.
I'm basically still doing what I'm doing right now, just learning new stuff as well. But
now you have authority.
Yeah, I have authority, and it's terrifying. My boss told me once we get more associates hired to man out front, that's when my supervisor duties, like, go into full swing.
Nice.
But since we're understaffed at the moment, they still need me out front to serve food, so...
That makes sense.
I'm basically a front-of-house supervisor.
Yeah.
At the moment. I just take care of the associates.
But when that time comes, you begin to go mad with power.
No. I'll probably cry in the office.
Isn't that kind of how going mad with power starts?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was like, wait a minute, that's not how everyone else goes mad?
Mm-hmm.
You start with the crying, then you go, fuck it, time to take over the world.
On the bright side, I get my own computer now.
Ooh.
Nice.
Work computer.
Now you can look at porn on the work computer.
It's funny, it used to belong to a supervisor who I thought was my mentor, but he gave me a shitty-ass review on his exiting interview.
Awkward.
Mm-hmm. Because he's the one who did our annual reviews.
Ah.
And he scored me the lowest I ever scored in 3 years.
What a dick.
I know.
Wow.
It was so bad. Both my supervisor, Jeremy, who just retired recently, and my boss, Lindsay, had to pull me aside and tell me, ignore that review. That is
Good.
not how we view you.
I hope he gets diarrhea and goes blind.
He switched to a
At the s-
fucking gas station job.
More reason to go blind and get diarrhea. The gasoline is probably the fumes is going to cause it.
His gas station is horrible, too. It's the fucking gas station up the road. They never have anything in stock. Not the
gas
one
station
next
for
to
ya.
my apartment. No, I love the gas station next to my apartment. It's small and tacky, but hey, they've got my Starbucks, so.
Is it a bodega style gas station?
It's like a family-owned one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's got the official Conoco like gas station, but the food mart itself is like family-owned.
Nice.
Yeah. I wish Chunky diarrhea upon him. Thank you, Andrew. By the way, happy birthday, hon.
Yeah.
My Viper's birthday is today, so send
Happy
him
level up
all-
today.
Happy level up.
Send him all the love, please.
Welcome to the age where everyone hates you. What's my age again?
Too soon, because he's had a rough night tonight.
I say that because of the song they posted for their TikTok. I saw the level up TikTok.
That's right. Oh my god.
I'm sorry. We'll start as soon as I finish my Hillshire.
You're good.
Take your time.
I think Sarah's like devouring those chicken nuggets anyway.
They're right here. I will eat them in a little bit.
Yeah. Me just slowly delaying time to where I'm like, oh, we can't play anymore. Have a good night, everybody. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
That's the night when you get like raided by a big streamer and get a ton of subs and you go, okay, I'm out.
Oh god, speaking of raids, Andrew can attest to this. Our second session of Queer Questers, we got raided by like 90 people.
That's awesome.
It was a big streamer, dropped a raid on Ryan, and at one point we maxed out at 115 viewers.
That is fucking phenomenal.
That's
Congrats.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
Damn.
As
Mhm.
someone who would love that but also be panicking, I wish you all the best on that one.
Mm-hmm. We were all panicking because we could not interact with chat because we're playing D&D.
I know some people who literally just all they do is mod. If you would like, I can send them his channel and have them drop by and volunteer if they're not busy.
Mm-hmm.
Also, how was the Winx Club thing?
Oh my god, it was amazing. We're gonna make it an official campaign.
Yes.
So here's the thing. I know nothing about Winx Club.
Me neither.
So I wrote my character to be from Earth. So
Oh,
she
no.
has no idea what's going on around her.
I
All she
love it.
knows is she can do magic.
Fish out of water.
And she
That's-
is a Clone Wars simp. She is a goth girl who loves the Clone Wars, and
So it's a self-insert.
yeah, it's a self-insert basically, only
Okay.
I have purple hair this time.
Give it time.
Yeah, no, so we have our magics transformations we do when we go into battle, and I'm supposed to have this extra gothy witchy outfit. However, I had said before it came to battle that she'd switched to her Star Wars outfit. So instead of looking like a witch, she just had like two big R2D2 and BB-8 bows in her hair, and her vest kind of like almost turned into clone armor. And I'm just like, she did not dress for the right occasion, but it still went through.
So she looks like she went to the Star Wars land in Disney.
I love it.
It was amazing.
Will that be every Saturday?
Yeah, we are working on a day that everyone can play. It was just this Saturday
Yeah.
for sure everyone could.
Not that day yet. Just figured to check.
Oh, sorry.
Bah, 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 bah. Bah, 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 bah. Ma mama na.
Manana.
Good night, everybody. Were you attracted in high school? No, I had to have a personality, and I used trauma to make humor.
That's horrible. That is terrifyingly horrible.
Or, for those who might know, hi, I'm Chandler, and I use my awkwardness to be funny. I'm not good at the advice. Can I offer you a sarcastic comment? But the audience should all be proud of Paige for the oil paintings they have been doing, which are coming out fantastic, whether she likes to admit it or not.
Once again, I swear to God, you keep using they, them pronouns on me. I might actually change my pronouns in all my social media. I'm growing, like, kind of comfortable with them now.
I'm just implying that there's multiple of you in there.
Probably.
You are truly a legion inside.
But yeah, one of my paintings is actually going to a new home, once it's done.
Nice.
So that Fives one I started on, he's going to be somebody's Christmas present this year.
That's awesome.
I just need to let him dry for a couple days, do some last minute details, let it dry again, then varnish, get my friend's address, and then mail him to them. And hopefully by that time, Crosshair will finally be dry. Probably not. Probably not. He's gonna be in a perpetual state of...
Wet cat.
Wet cat. I'm avoiding the M word as much as I can.
Liquefied.
Liquefied, yep. Okay. Alright, so you guys are starting a dungeon crawl tonight. And your healer is gone.
Yeah, well, we got another healer.
Yeah, we got another healer. Wait, other healer.
But before that, Ace, you have, for brevity's sake, and because I'm the fucking DM, managed to catch up with your group. But along the way, you had a goblin sent in your direction.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Who looks very traumatized.
That part's not fine. You should worry about that.
Keeps babbling about a small halfling girl in the flames, the terrible flames.
What did you do? You're also muted.
You may or may not be holding a flyer.
Yeah, he's trembling with a flyer of our Lord and Savior Gritty in his hands. And he's in tears. He just had his entire group of friends slaughtered by a murderous warforge, and he watched his best friend get set on fire by Tahiri.
I may have had a few questions for him, which made things a little bit worse.
And when he runs into you, he mentions Ren, and said that Ren sent him to find you back in Thunder Tree. Because we had you go back to Thunder Tree for now, until you regroup with the party.
Okay.
Did you want to have any interaction with the goblin, or wish him luck and then join up with your group? You kind of just motioned for him to lodge with the random old man who none of y'all ever asked for his fucking name. Hopefully that's not going to be important down the road.
Actually, I have a bit. Actually, Paige, I have a better idea. I would just pat him on the shoulder, direct him to Phandelver.
Oh, God.
Where he can meet another friend.
That poor family is going to be adopting goblins because of Jerry. It's going to be a goblin orphanage.
Just
Let me roll a d20 to see if he survives this journey.
I kind of want him to make it.
That's below a 10. He's going to be dead before he gets to Phandelver.
Dang.
Aw.
Oh well. Rip Gobby.
Yep.
Aw.
Probably on his way out, he gets caught by Anodyne, and Anodyne mistakes him for another goblin, not the goblin that you guys traumatized, and wipes him out.
Oh, God. Poor Gobby.
But
Or
you
not.
decide, through the power of movie magic and fuck the space-time continuum, you've managed to sprint your way through the Neverwinter Forest and catch up with your friends outside of Cragmaw Castle, which I will read the description once more. The castle consists of 7 crumbling towers of different sizes and heights, but the upper stories are all varying in states of collapse. A short flight of stairs leads up to a terrace in front of the main entryway. Past the wreckage of a pair of sundered doors lies a shadowed hall. Round towers loom over the entranceway, and dark arrow slits looking down on the terrace. What would y'all like to do? As Ace catches up with the group. Sorry, I got the hiccups all of a sudden.
Ren is gonna look at Talos and be like, "That is foreboding. There is no way this is gonna be a empty castle. What are your thoughts?"
Stealth isn't exactly my specialty, but we should try and avoid an entire army of goblins on top of us.
In that moment, Ren suddenly looks like, "Oh right, I remember something. Any of your goobity spookity booty powers going off?"
That is a good question. I will use a divine sense to see if I sense any oogity boogity.
Okay.
Oogity boogity and spookity boogity.
And what's the range on that?
60 feet.
60 feet? Okay. I'm just seeing where in the castle that'll go to. You are not sensing any undead, I believe. Let me check. Whatever that thing is, that's terrifying, but I don't think it's undead.
Does anyone else have a strange in-table sense of what could that mean?
Okay,
There are a
it's
lot of
not
terrifying.
undead.
Cool.
You don't
Somehow that
sense
doesn't
any
come from us.
undead.
Oh, that's good.
We will relay that.
That looks like a hentai nightmare.
Probably is. I can kind of see. I can't tell what it is. But all I see is squiggles. Like, oh no.
A nightmare to some is a dream for others. Unfortunately for this stream, it is a nightmare for all.
Also, hi Ryan. Sense those oobity goobities. He says he likes your background, Kitsune.
Thank you. It's Tahiri and I in a nutshell.
Mm-hmm.
This entire campaign.
Pretty much.
Ryan, you get to watch these assholes break me every 5 minutes.
Excuse me. It's every 6 minutes.
Really? I thought it was 10 minutes.
No, 2 minutes for laughter, 2 minutes for recovery, then 2 minutes to set up for the next one. Me and Sarah have a system.
Y'all are just proving my point.
Wait, there's
Anytime.
a system?
I hope you guys haven't formed a fucking union against me.
No, not yet.
Walking inside.
Keyword,
Tahiri, you
yet.
just start walking.
Yep.
You just start
all the way here.
walking towards...
I think Talla's gonna try and grab her before she gets too far. Like, get your ass over here. It's the classic lift as she just keeps walking.
Just now backwards as you're dragging me across the floor.
Ren's being close. Tahiri, have you learned yet to like let any of us go first?
No.
Do you think maybe you should?
I don't know what you mean.
I
Tell
know.
us. Do you want to carry her in, or do we want to just let her go? I didn't think Warforges could consume alcohol.
It's hydraulic fluid.
Making sure he's nice and cooled.
So you guys
that is
just
W.
walking through the front door.
Well, what does the front door look like? Is there a gate?
It's. I fucking described it to y'all. Were you not listening?
Yeah, you described it, but like, are there like side passages, or is it like just a one
It's
big?
two big fucking doors.
I'm just gonna go
that
through
are
the door.
sundered and laying on the ground. It's just a big ass opening.
Someone opened it for us already. Let's go.
Just because I'm curious before anyone does anything stupid. We did the divine sense, nothing was undead. Could I do a quick investigation to see if there's anything like not hidden, but like on a cursory glance we wouldn't notice, be it like anything hidden entries, anyone watching us, something like that. See, I can English.
But Tahiri's just walking straight towards the door, right?
I was grabbed by Talos.
Yeah, Talos did grab her.
So I'm gonna just like flip and look straight up towards him and just go, I can leave this whenever I want.
How loud are y'all being?
I am being relatively like room volume. I feel like Ace is internally screaming mute in his helmet.
Talos, do you have any response to Tahiri saying she can leave your grip whenever she wants?
My butt didn't work. Not a verbal response. He just kind of lifts her a little higher. He just kind of looks at her. Lowers her back down.
Ren is going to give Tahiri a bag of food that he kept from our rations, and it is snacks.
I am intrigued.
It is a bag of cookies that you didn't get to.
I thought I had them all.
He just dangles it.
I didn't steal any cookies. Give me.
While she is distracted, can Ren do a quick investigation before we go sauntering towards the doors?
Unless you're like inspecting like something actually around you, no, but you can do a perception check.
I will take perception. This is probably the best roll I'm going to get tonight. A 19.
One second. Sorry, this book is falling apart on me.
It's a metaphor.
You got a 19.
Yes.
They failed. You're glancing around and you hear voices from the right-hand tower, and you see that there is an arrow slit. So if you're facing it, there's one tower on the left, one tower on the right.
Okay.
And the tower on the right, there is those arrow slits there, and you hear murmurs and voices coming from it.
Okay. I'm going to presume I can't hear distinctly what they're saying.
It sounds goblinoid.
Of course it does. He's going to relay that information to Ace. In a very quiet, like, hey. He's going to gesture up to him and be like, couple goblins, I think, may want to keep an eye on that. If I remember right, Ace has a bow.
Doesn't mean he can shoot through those arrow slits. They are designed not to be shot into.
No, but if we need to move, he can provide suppression fire.
Doesn't mean he can hit.
Not Ren's concern at the moment. He's not thinking that far ahead.
When does Ren ever think far ahead on anything, honestly?
I'm sorry, but when there was a tiefling that had an accent, he got very distracted, and he's still recovering from that.
All right, moving on. You relate to Ace. Do you relate to anyone else?
After he's done, he does let Talos know to watch the right side for any signs of movement. But he does so in a very like, don't tell the halfling. We don't need her noticing and drawing attention to us.
Tahiri is still being held by Talos.
I think Ren can be very quiet while she eats cookies.
So roll me
deception
against Tahiri's passive insight.
Ah, fuck. Why do I get the feeling Tahiri's gonna win by default? What do you have?
Just roll.
No. I did. Tell me what you have. I need to know how badly. Yeah, there's no way in hell I got this right. I got a nat 1 + 2.
That's a total of 5.
You think you're being hush-hush with Talos. You really are. But Tahiri, you hear everything. You hear Ren mention he thinks that there's goblins occupying the right-hand side tower.
Don't tell Tahiri.
Yeah, then I actually at the end do not tell the child.
Yeah, and you hear at the end, do not tell the little one.
She just has like the cookie half in her mouth, and she just like tilts, and she's trying to see if she can spot what is being pointed out that she's not supposed to see.
You see the right-hand side tower of the entrance. You see the darkened arrow slit facing out towards y'all, and roll me a perception check.
I knew that 19 was gonna be the best thing I get tonight.
Awesome. 7.
Bitch.
I heard that.
You don't hear anything.
Can I see the slit at all, or no?
You see
Not
the
with
arrow
7.
slit, but you cannot see in. Because arrow slits, ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen.
They be thin and yeah.
Start prying fingers from the back of my shirt.
Roll me a strength check.
Oh, that's gonna go awesome. 4.
You, Talos, I don't know if Warforgers can feel anything, but you have a grip on the back of Tahiri's dress, and you're holding her up. You feel these tiny hands trying their damnedest to try to pry your grip off of her dress. And it's doing nothing. Tahiri, you're lifted up higher as Talos looks at you with a unemotional, monotonous face.
If you don't run off, I will put you down. Can I trust you to stay here until we have a plan?
I'm very trustworthy.
Roll me a deception check. Because I know Tahiri. Sorry, Sarah. I know Tahiri.
I'm only asking.
Talos, roll me insight.
I'm asking this entirely off the table. Should Ace and I give like our passive to be like, excuse me?
What did you get, Talos?
Ace and Ren, it'll be based off your passive insight to know if she's telling the truth or not. But
Okay.
Talos has to actively insight since they're talking face to face.
Yeah.
30.
Dirty 20 for your insight. What did you get for your deception, Tahiri?
23.
Well, fuck me and Ace. I guess
Natural
we're
19.
useless.
All of y'all believe Tahiri.
Which should truly go against what we would be.
Will gently set her down, but he's watching her. He's just like, he believes her in the moment, but he also knows this is a chaos child that can change her mind at any moment.
But you believe her in the moment.
Yes.
She does have cookies.
But I'm watching you, sort of a look.
I just want to get a better angle on this window. Slit thingy.
So you're trying to get in direct view of it?
I'm just slowly scooching over so I can look inside it.
Roll me another perception check, Tahiri.
Why do I picture Tahiri with her own theme music right now?
11.
All right. I'd say you don't see anything, but you start to hear goblin noises and voices. They're very faint, but they seem to be coming from that tower.
I slowly go back to the group and go, so we could just stand here and stare at a crack in the wall. Or we could go inside. Let's go inside. Look at me. Look at me. I am the captain now.
Ren gets low to the eye level with Tahiri and goes, you have a point, and I kind of hate myself for saying that, but we need to make sure that once we go in, they don't alert whoever else may be inside.
I use my Mask of Many Faces, and I am now a goblin.
Ren slowly blinks. Tahiri, it is lovely that you are now one of them. What about the three of us?
Sucks to suck.
It's gonna slowly turn to the other two.
Ren, roll me an intelligence check.
Boy, you make me do intelligence because you hate me. I can feel it.
I'm trying to give y'all a chance.
I have a 5.
Ace, roll me an intelligence check.
Remember, I have a -1.
I know.
Okay. Intelligence. 12.
Okay. Talos, roll me an intelligence check.
Talos. Nathan.
That-
Nathaniel.
Intelligence roll.
$16.
16?
Yeah.
Alright. Did anyone keep those red cloaks from the Red Brand hideout?
Oh, I think so. They're
There
in my
you go.
bag. I'm a hoarder.
If anyone did, it had to be
Tala-
Tahiri.
Yeah.
Talos and Ace remember that Tahiri hoarded some red cloaks from the Red Brand hideout.
Hmm.
At the
Tahiri.
mention of Ren motioning to the three of you, like, what about the rest of us? Y'all don't know where Anodyne went. He went to go speak to the trees.
I think he went to go convince them that I'm not going to chop any of them down. He's fine. He's gonna look to Tahiri. Tahiri, do you still have cloaks from the bandits we fought?
Yes, I do.
May we borrow them?
What are you gonna give me? Equivalent exchange.
You get first pick of whatever comes our way for treasure.
Ace,
Deal.
Ren puts his hand out and be like, wait. Leans back to Ace. Are you sure you trust her with that kind of deal?
Do you have any other idea?
I mean,
Fucking shake on it, bitch. Shake. Shake.
there's got to be a better option.
I'm gonna just grab Ace's hand and put it in mine and start shaking.
While they're shaking, Ren's gonna be like, Ace, give her your helmet.
She already has my helmets.
I gave
Good
one of them
point.
back.
Yeah, she gave the
Start
one
pull-
that matched your armor back. She gave your one for your mythical set.
Start pulling out the cloaks, because in my mind, deal has been struck.
Alright, you pull out 3 of the red brand cloaks and
Okay.
pass them out to your party members. Did you take the form of any specific goblin or a generic goblin?
So, that last goblin who joined my gang, my religion,
Dobby?
I look like a gender bent version. With better makeup.
Does the DM regret asking the question?
Yes. The DM is also relieved that we only have about 30 minutes left. Because once again, we stop at
Oh, yeah.
11 o'clock my time.
That's fair.
Alright. Alright, so you guys have your disguises on, the cloaks, goblinoid features. Do you guys just approach the door now?
Oh, I take one more cloak out and I put it around the wolf.
Around Roberto.
Okay, that's
Right
fair.
now,
That,
he always
that's
forgets
very
what
fair.
going Places like he's our guard dog.
Ren is
But
gonna
in
regret
like
all
but
of
in like
this.
the doggy handkerchief way.
Yeah.
It's like dog meat.
Ren is already regretting the thought he's about to utter. So he turns to Talos and Ace. Since she looks like the goblin we just encountered, I know it's a long shot, but should she lead us inside?
She looks like a female version of the goblin you just encountered.
Ace is really going on the hope that they're dumber than him right now.
True
He
himbo
is-
energy.
He is just
Can I
hoping that he
hear?
is smarter than someone.
Can I hear?
I think at this point you can hear.
I'm not exactly being too quiet. It's one of those more like, hey, while I'm
You want me-
suggesting it,
If you want me to be the leader, and I will switch myself to look exactly like that goblin, but with like professor glasses.
at that,
Because-
Ren is gonna
They
get
have
down
to be
again.
crooked. They have to be like a crooked to get that like not
Like-
look like the
Like think if Milo from Atlantis was the goblin.
At that transformation, Ren gets down again. You mean to tell me you could have done that the whole time?
It's very simple.
It's like that scene from Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yep, that's where my brain went.
Hello.
Still staring Tyr dead in the eye, he's gonna go Talos. Talos, I think Tahir is your responsibility this time. And Ren
Are
just
we
like
going?
inches back to Ace. She is both of your problem. I'm just here for the ride now.
fellows.
Nope. That is all on Metalman.
There's no physical smirk, but you can hear almost in his tone like, "Well, we saw what happened when I left her with you last."
No one died.
Are we going or are we staying here?
Yes.
Let's go. Let's go.
I
Alright,
assume
I'll
so.
start walking through the door.
you start approaching the door. The rest of you follow.
Yeah, Ren stays close to Roberto though,
Okay.
hoping the dog will protect him if things go to shit.
Okay.
I'm staying behind Metalman.
Okay. So you guys approach the entrance of the castle, and that's when you hear a voice shout out, "Halt! Who goes there?"
We are the knights of me.
Ren is gonna punch Ace in the shoulder. Not even gonna hesitate. She's
That
gonna
was
like,
out of character. That was out of character.
oh, okay. I was like, if that's in character, Ren is just gonna punch.
I'm thinking of, "We are the knights will say me."
I was out with my friends on patrol and we saw some dumbasses in the middle of the road and we killed them and now we're back.
Roll a deception check.
Unfortunately, I'm another level that gives you. Well, no, it's checked if she doesn't get the bonus. But I do not have the +4.
That's only for saving throws.
Yeah.
I don't have the advantage for anything, do I?
No.
And there's no bardic inspiration or anything of the sorts.
10.
16.
Oh no.
Oh, that was fine, you fucker.
You weren't sent out to patrol to kill people. You were sent on break.
They got in the way.
Roll another deception check.
Come on. Roll
That was a
straight, thank you.
face.
13.
Alright, you win this round. So it's 1 for 1. Alright, who are these people with you then?
New transfers.
From where?
Metal.
Vandalen. Not Vandalen. Vandalen.
Ren is gonna just shove
Can't you
Talos.
see the cloaks? They worked for that fucker down in whatever.
Glassstaff?
That's the name.
Wow, that's, you were trying very hard not to call him glass ass, weren't you?
Tahiri, remember, calls him metal butt. So she had to
It's
stop
Anodyne
herself,
who calls him glass ass.
which is how she got
Alright.
metal butt.
Alright. Last deception check to Hiri.
Please be good. This is just too much.
Please.
That was cocked roll.
Fun.
16.
17.
Oh.
We had news that Glassstaff was captured and his men were all killed.
I mean, that's half right. That's why they're transfers.
What's your AC to Hiri?
Oh no.
14.
Oh no.
Oh, I rolled a 12. So an arrow whizzes out of the arrow slit and shoots past you.
Hey, motherfucker.
And then you you hear them shouting, "Strangers at the gate! Sound the alarm!"
How far away is this window? Thingy.
You, I would say, are 10 feet away from the base, but it's also 10 feet up, and it's still very obscured. They couldn't even hit you.
Right. Yeah, I don't think I could use that, because that was my other idea. But I can't see into it.
No
I
bonfires
was
for
gonna
you.
misty step into
Nope,
into the
you
room.
cannot miss
Yeah.
the step in.
Yeah.
Let the goblins sound the alarm, and
Well, I did my best, and I just start walking in the
No.
door.
No, she won't get that far. Ren is gonna scoop her up, look at Talos and be like, Talos, break the door down. Ace, help.
There
I got
is
the
no
child.
door. It's already remember
Yeah,
it's off its
it's
hinges.
already
There's no
busted open.
door.
Just a hole.
Okay, well, fine. Talos, you metal, you more durable. You first. Ace next. I got the child. Let's go, football style.
Ren, what's your AC?
16.
An arrow whizzes right past your head.
Ren blinks. Before they hit us, let's go.
Yeah, Carlos.
You guys
Shield up.
have 1 round to decide if you're staying where you are or if you're trying to head in.
We're booking.
We're heading in.
Ren is going to pull the Statue of Liberty defense, the Razzle Dazzle,
Okay.
and again, Tahiri underarm football style, and be like, you two, lead us in.
Centipede is a bonus action, so I guess if it's 1 round. Kalos is going to tap Tahiri on the head, and I'm going to use Shield of Faith.
How long does that last?
About 10 minutes.
Plenty of time.
Yeah.
What does that give me?
It gives you +2 to your AC.
This is 1 round. You're gonna waste a 10-minute spell for 1 round. I'm
Well-
asking as the DM.
Just in case something else tries to shoot at her while we're going in. It's a first level spell slot. It's fine. I have more. But yeah, he'll lead.
Okay.
He'll lead the charge and shield up and go forward.
Hiri intends to go in, but she's also being carried like a football. So.
All right. And what does that Shield of Faith add to her AC?
+2.
So what's your AC now, Tahiri?
16.
Twinsies.
That was a 22. So another arrow whizzes out and hits you in your shoulder, Tahiri, as you're being football carried.
Ow!
You
Let go! This is
take
not helping!
3 points of piercing damage.
Are you gonna let me go?
Ren is going to look at you and be like, I will cure you once we're inside.
Ace, what's your AC?
19.
18?
19.
19?
Are we running
An
inside?
arrow whizzes
Yes.
past your head.
Okay, we're going in. Everybody's
Yes.
going in.
Yes.
All right.
Yep,
I'm
we're
rolling
booking.
1 more attack. And then you guys will be past the threshold that they can shoot. Talos, AC?
19.
An arrow clinks off the shoulder pauldron of your Warforged frame, but does not do any damage.
He just keeps shooting. Going.
Clunk, clunk,
All
clunk,
right.
clunk.
You guys have made your presence known, unfortunately. Yeah. Because you only let Tahiri talk to the goblins and try to deceive them.
My deception is high. My rolls were shit.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we're inside though.
All right. Yeah, you guys have entered the foyer of the castle. Doors stand closed to the north and south, with a crumbling mound of rubble partially obscuring the southern hall. To the east, a broad corridor ends with 2 more doors leading south and east. A corridor is cluttered with dusty rubble and fallen plaster from partial collapse of the ceiling overhead. So, you're entering this sort of T-shaped kind of room.
Mhm.
So, you guys enter. To your left and just down the ways, there is a eastern corridor. And then the long ways corridor. So, to the north, there is 1 door right at the end, and then a door off to the left. And then on the southern end, there is this decrepit, crumbling rubble on the left-hand corner. And then there is a door that you assume leads to that guard post in the tower that the goblins were shooting at you from. And then another door next to it. So you got 3
First
ways
thing-
to go.
First thing Ren's going to do is carefully remove the arrow and apply Cure Wounds to Tahiri.
Okay. And by carefully,
gonna be-
you just yank it out of her arm.
By carefully, maybe like Tahiri on the count of 3, and when I say 1, yank.
Oh!
and Tahiri, you get 10 points of back, so you are fine. It's a ow. Ooh.
Icy hot.
Yeah, it's an icy hot moment. And he's like, when we're done, I will get you materials to sew the dress. Because obviously, I guarantee you, your outfit got a little torn.
I mean, if you look closely at her outfit, it is pretty torn up.
He's offering to
also
help her. He's offering to help
also
pay
doesn't-
for a nicer dress.
Also doesn't fit her, if anyone notices.
Semantics. But then he
This
does
is
place her
like
down.
Rapunzel and Tangled. Like, Jesus.
Right.
But he does place her down and be like, do you feel better?
Maybe.
You still have cookies, don't you?
So the path, there's 3?
There's 3. You can go left, right, or center.
I mean, direct personality. She's just gonna start walking straight.
Okay. What do you guys do?
Red falls at this point. Okay, if we leave her alone too long, we're going to be in a worse situation.
Okay.
If anything, we can always just come back if the path isn't blocked.
Okay.
Hmm. Sorry, it's kind of like it's anything. Rest in peace, Dobby. At the moment, Charles is just sort of like he's going to go along with whatever plan they come up with. He's currently just keeping an eye out for
Okay.
any approaching goblins.
Okay.
Axe ready.
So to here, you're leading the charge towards the center corridor?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your passive perception?
12.
Rin, are you right next to her?
I mean, yes.
What's your passive perception?
I don't want to talk about it, but a 9.
And I assume Roberto is behind you, as well as Ace and Talos, so the 3 of them get a front row seat. As
Harry, what have you done to us?
I need the 2 of you to make me a dex save. As Tahiri, as she's just heading towards the corridor, doesn't notice that she has tripped a wire. And the roof has started to collapse on top of you 2. A cave-in is caused of wooden beams and heavy stones, and they come crashing down on top of you 2. I need a dex save from both of you.
Let it be said, as I roll, I'm going to make you cash in one of those drink water Sarahs again. Next, during a GKC. This is going to come back to bite you in the ass.
Sarah, what did you get?
16.
Okay. Ren?
So,
Just
funny
say it.
story. Got an 11.
You both are in range of your paladin, too.
Does our paladin give us a dex bonus?
Any saving throws, you get a +4, I believe. If he is of the right level.
You're muted, darling.
Yeah, I'm checking. I don't have that.
You don't have
yet.
that ability yet? Oh, never mind then, guys.
Curse your
It's fine, you'll both pass. You just take half damage.
Gonna make you drink so much
This
water,
is some,
Sarah.
like, Looney Tunes shit.
You both take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as the wooden beams and stones come crashing down on top of y'all. They don't bury you, thankfully. But y'all are bruised and bloody. Like, not near death bruised and bloody, unless you were already low on hit points, but you got wackus-bonkissed by the ceiling.
So much water you're gonna drink, Sarah. I'm gonna make Hannah be there too.
Remind us why it was a good idea to listen.
And remembering how the goblins alerted your presence,
Mm-hmm.
if nobody heard them then, the sound of this crash has probably alerted most of the castle now. y'all don't even need to roll a general intelligence check to know this.
Yeah. Like adjusting himself after like everything collapses, and Ren's just gonna go Tahiri.
Yes.
When we were walking together, just now,
Yes.
did you happen to see anything like, I don't know, a wire, a pressure plate,
It's at
a
this
neon, a sign that says, "Hey, collapsing ceiling"?
It's at this moment, Tahiri, you notice a broken piece of twine laying across the corridor.
No, I didn't see anything like that.
Roll a deception check.
For the record, Ren
Because
is
you
staring
now
at her
see it.
like. Ren is
What?
looking at her very much. What is it?
Well, I missed what Paige had said. What was
I
that?
said because you now saw the wire. Roll a deception check just for shits and giggles.
Yeah, 7.
Is it my passive or my active
Passive.
insight?
I'll say
Yeah,
passive since it's higher.
9.
Yeah, you can tell that she's noticed it at this point, and she's just trying to save her own ass.
Ren's gonna lean down. I'm assuming he sees it too, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna lean down and be like, Tahiri, this is the tripwire.
Is that what that was?
Yes.
I thought somebody just gave up on his sewing project.
I love this group.
Shall we continue?
Hey, Talos, you want to go first to make sure we don't trip anything else?
I can go first. I'm fine.
Alright, you can still pass through the corridor. It's just considered rough terrain, so it'll slow you down for just a couple minutes.
Yeah, Talos will take the lead as has his shield up as they go down the hallway.
So you're gonna continue down this corridor?
Yeah.
Okay. Is everybody else following?
Yes.
Alright.
Before stepping though, not in a damaging way, Ren is gonna flick Tahiri's ear. You could have gotten Roberto
Roll
hurt.
2d6 emotional damage.
Tahiri, you could have gotten Roberto hurt.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna beef this fucker up because of y'all.
Good idea.
I'm sorry. That's unnecessary.
Ignore that. Ignore that. This is fine.
The party will forget that.
The party will forget that. So you guys continue your way down the now crumbled corridor.
Yes.
There's a door ahead of you, Talos.
Do I hear anything on the other side of this door?
Let me see. Roll me perception check at disadvantage. Because you are on the other side.
That's just straightforward for me.
Motherfucker, stay on there.
16.
Why must you be so mean to me? You hear what sounds like large scales, like a snake, dragging across the stone floor before it goes silent.
That doesn't sound good. It sounds like a large snake. Scales or something across the floor. Where else do we want to go in this door? Just thinking about like
You beat me to it. I was Googling images for that, but you got there first.
I have quite a few of these on standby.
Of course you do. Ren is just gonna slowly turn and be like, door number 2? Anyone?
How much time do you have?
You
Hey,
don't
can we hear
technically have
smacking them?
4 other doors to choose from besides this one.
We do. Ace, was door number 2 on the left or the right? This is putting Ace on the spot to pick which door we're going down
I'm
next.
so mad at my die for failing.
It'll come back to bite us
Because
in the
this
end.
would have ended as the best stopping point for the night, honestly.
Unless Ace wants to be the one who changes us and says, no, let's do it.
Let's go with the left.
All right, we don't want to go to this one.
Alright, there are 2 doors on the left-hand side of this T corridor. You have door A that looks like it goes into the left-hand side tower of the castle. And you have door B that looks like it goes into part of the tower as well, but that's like on the other side of the castle.
A.
A
Going
it
into
is.
A. Alright, who opens the door?
Noses.
I don't have a nose.
See, it's almost like I thought of that ahead.
I think Tahiri is going to do her pressing her ear to the side of the door thing first, as she usually does.
You hear goblinoid sounds.
I have a new idea.
Oh.
She says very quietly as she turns back to the group.
All ears. What's the new plan?
She turned herself into the traveling salesman that we saw.
Oh no.
I'm
Nuh-uh.
a traveling salesman!
Not Alibaba.
Hasim, our beloved traveling
Okay.
merchant.
But it's better than a singing telegram. Just saying.
Telegram from Mongo.
I mean, even better than a singing meerkat.
Okay, I will not stand Timon hate in my channel.
We're not hating, but
We're
do
not
you really
hating.
think Tahiri could pull off a singing meerkat?
Hide behind the door.
Next time, who would be the pig?
Nope.
How many goblin noises did I hear?
Roll me an intelligence check. I'm just trying to get us to a stopping point.
We're so sorry.
And my dice kept me from having the best fucking stopping point of the night. Like, I had this shit planned.
My freaking character sheet. Intelligence. 17.
Sounds like 2.
2?
Yeah.
I knock on the door.
The door swings wide open, and you have 2 goblins with bows pointing directly at you.
Hello. How are you this evening?
What's your AC right now?
16.
They roll at disadvantage because they're at close range. That one rolled a nat 1. That is 15. They both... You're too close, and they release their arrows, and they somehow whiz past you and past your friends. And then they start to draw their scimitars.
Road. Toll the dead.
It's a wisdom save, right?
Yes.
That's an 8 and a 12.
Well, it only hits one of them.
Only one of them, so an 8.
Yeah. It is 2d8. I'm gonna roll it. No, I'll roll it this way.
Can it be canon that all traveling salesmen now have told the dead whenever they're accosted by the person they're trying to peddle to?
9 points of damage.
That goblin drops dead. He has blood dripping out of his ears as he clutches his skull and collapses.
She looks at the other one and goes, "Would you like to look at my wares?"
Would anyone else like do anything before I have this goblin swipe again?
In character,
guess-
Ren is laughing. Ren has just lost it. He didn't think it was gonna work. It shouldn't have, but it somehow did. He's just like, nope, I'm done.
Yes, Ace would like to draw out Thonos.
Are you going to attack?
Yep.
Roll me an attack. As Tahiri says, would you like to look at my wares?
I
The
think
first one attacked her. She was like, "Nope, bitch. You, let's chop."
17.
What's roll damage?
because
Sorry.
he's just caught off guard so much, Talos like lifts the axe onto his shoulder, looks at the goblin. Would you like to see the wares?
9.
9 points of damage. He drops dead too.
Oh, wait. So, because it's also Thonos, it's that special ability, right? Where it gets Thanos.
Oh yeah. Wait. Hold on. Let me look back at what I sent you. You have that info saved, right?
Yes, I implemented it into D&D Beyond. The note says, when foes are slain by the sword, their bodies disappear from existence.
Yeah, this fucking goblin gets dusted.
The dusting makes Ren cease his laughter and just looks up. You don't see that fucking every day.
And with us
Or you
having 8 minutes
ahead.
left.
That was the only comment. I like that sword.
Tahiri's
No,
going to
Talos, you
turn
cannot
around
have
with
it.
No,
murderous
no, no,
intent.
no.
Tahiri just turns around with murderous intent in her eyes and goes, "You said that I could loot whatever I wanted, but now it's gone."
Yeah, everything on that goblin is disintegrated.
Yeah, where's Luke? That goblin right there.
This isn't over.
I also said I didn't specify when the first pick would be either.
On and off table, I remind you, you're arguing with a 16-year-old halfling who can literally transform into anything or anyone.
Oh, I'm aware.
You may wake up without a kidney tomorrow.
Oh my god. With us having 7 minutes left, is there anything else y'all would like to do?
This is a good place to stop.
Yeah.
That's a perfect closing
Most
point.
of the castle knows that you're here, so any kind of deceptive tactics you do, it's gonna be incited immediately. So, you guys stand and look around this sort of tower that is in the castle. I'm gonna read it off real quick what it looks like. A small room is littered with debris. The arrow slit opposite of the door offers a fine field of fire over the terrace in front of the castle gates. There's nothing of value in here. This is just a guard post. But you hear the echoing, shuffling of footsteps all throughout the castle. Voices in common and goblin. And you just get the feeling the castle is now on high alert. And this is where we're stopping for the night.
I tried, y'all.
Here's the thing. The book says that all of y'all could have rolled deception checks, and if one of y'all succeeded, it would have worked. But y'all let only one person do it.
And
I did so close.
So it was a 2 out of 3 for it.
It was one off, which is fucking frustrating. That's okay.
In character, Ren was going against his better judgment and trusting Tahiri because at that point, screw it.
Yeah.
The other two let me go along with her plan, so it's on those two.
Yes, reverting blame.
Yes, it's worked this
I
far.
don't get why none of you
See, this is
stopped
the-
the I'm going to be a fucking traveling salesman.
This is why we need Anodyne.
Alright, thank you for whoever watched tonight. I know Ryan the Enchanter was here tonight, so thank you for stopping by, hun. I will see you on Tuesday.
Also, another happy birthday to,
And happy birthday
Viper.
to Andrew. Tomorrow is Humblewood Heroes of Humble Origin at Aki Obsession on Twitch, so make sure to tune in for that. Tuesday is Queer Questers at Ryan the Enchanter. Friday is Gem Kingdom Chronicles here at Turn to Page 394. And once we get more news of Winx Club New Wings, we will let you know when we are starting that campaign. Other than that, you have a great rest of your evening. Sweet dreams, and hope you have a great start to this new week. We love you all. Bye-bye.